Okay, so let's continue our discussion what we discussed in the previous class. Okay, so start to share the screen and then we will continue our discussion. So up to this point, we already find out the per unit reactance of the transmission line. Is not the reactance value given in ohm, but we try to convert by dividing the base value. So it will convert it in per unit reactance value. So I think all the component, that means whatever the component involved in the C power system, that means generator 1, generator 2, transformer 1, transformer 2 and transmission line, all the reactants converted on the common base MVA and base voltage, is it not? Where the specific value given on their per unit reactance value on their own MVA and voltage rating, but we convert all the reactance value on the common base MVA and base voltage. Now, what is our next step to find the fault current? So, next step is our draw the single line reactance diagram of the power system. Okay, whatever this component consists in this system, we just try to represent by their reactance value in single line diagram. Is it not? So the generator is always represented by some EMF induced and their reactance value in per unit, whatever we calculated here for generator 1 and generator 2. So these two are in parallel through the transmission transformer line 1 and transformer 2. Okay. Okay. So Rahul, up to this point, I think we already find the per unit reactance value on the common base MVA and base voltage. Is it not? Whatever the component involved in our power system, all are converted on the per unit value on the common base MVA and base voltage. That means generator 1, generator 2, transformer 1, transformer 2 and transmission line. Is not? सब हम लोग common base MVA and base voltage पे we already find out their per unit reactance value. Is not? So next, what we do here is draw the single line reactance diagram. This is known as the single line representation of the power system. And next, we just draw the single line reactance of the diagram. So how we can represent the single line reactance diagram of this power system? Down. Akshay, are you there?
Yes.
So next we draw the single line reactance of this power system. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And just mention whatever the reactance value we find out a few minutes earlier in the previous section. That means generator 1, transformer 1 and generator 2, transformer 2 and transmission line on that reactance single line diagram. Okay. So how we can represent that one? Just simply that means this is your single line diagram where you indicate their generator and transformer. So when you represent the single line reactance diagram, that means you generator, you must be represented by their EMF induced. That is, we already assume that we consider that one magnitude 1 at an angle of 0 degree. Okay, so that EMF value indicated of the generator 1, and whatever the reactance value you have find out for generator 1, so that reactance value is represented by what is the our standard notation of the reactance and resistance. I think all of you familiar with this one. So through that reactance value, we just try to draw the single line component of this power system. Okay, so in first, what is generator 1? So generator 1 we have to represent by their magnitude 1 and at an angle of 0 degree with their per unit reactance value. That means reactance value will be indicated by their standard notation. So what is the reactance value of generator 1? 0.15, is it not? 0.15. So 0.15 you show here, and then transformer 1. So what is the transformer 1 reactance value in per unit? Have you calculated here, na? That means 0.1. So just all the quantity mentioned on the single line reactance diagram of the above power system. Okay, so I think this is your reactance single line diagram of the given power system. So this one is represented for the generator 1 EMF induced, that will be represented by 1 at an angle 0 degree, and reactance value of the generator 1, that is nothing but 0.15, is not? And next is your transformer 1. So what is the value of reactance value of transformer 1 per unit value? 0.1. Okay, J indicated here for the reactance, is it not? J indicated here for the reactance. So J 0.1. And for the similarly, second generator, it is connected, that is also represented by 1 at an angle 0 degree, and their reactance value in per unit is 0.2. Okay, so J 0.2 indicated here. And next is your transformer 2, that is per unit reactance value is 0.16. And this is two parallel transmission line. That means we already calculated here the value of transmission line in per unit, that means 0.23. So just represented by the transmission line of 1, that will be represented by J 0.23, and second path that will be also mentioned here, J 0.23, and fault take place here, is it not? Fault take place at this point, so that will be represented. You may be connected here this one through the ground, and that will be path for the fault current. That means from this point to return back through this ground and again go to the generator negative polarity, is it not? So next target is, or how we can find out equivalent reactance of this system. Equivalent reactance, how we can find out for this system? How we can simplify the circuit? For the, just we want to represent single source connected with the whatever the impedance involved here, that is represented by single impedance, and that will be taken fault at this point. That will be simply we want to find out fault current, that means voltage by impedance, is it not? So just we want to convert all these reactance value in equivalent value, that means simply connected through the source EMF value. So how we can convert this value of reactance in equivalent form? Can you simplify the circuit? Okay. Just simply one source and whatever the reactance involved here, that is represented by X equivalent, is not? And last point is your fault taken place at the fault point, that will be returned through the ground for the current path. So how we can represent this equivalent impedance of this one? Simple सा बात है, जहां पे reactance सीरीज और पैरेलल में हम लोग को समझ में आएगा, उसको सीरीज में ऐड कर देंगे, जहां पे पैरेलल में है वहां पे पैरेलल में रहेगा, ठीक है। So have you find out these two reactants are in parallel? Is it not? These reactants and these reactants are in parallel. Suppose if you consider 1 point here and 1 point here, is not? So these two reactants are in parallel. These two reactants are in series. So these two reactants can be simply represented by equivalent resistance of the summation of these two individual series reactants. Is it clear or not? Tell me. Hello. Simply these reactants and these reactants are in series. So simply we can put their equivalent reactants, that means summation of these reactants and these reactants, is it not? So how much? If we put here, that means generator 1, these reactants and this reactants is connected in series, so you just simply add these two reactants, that means 0.15 plus J 0.1, that means J 0.25, is it not? So simply we can represent this reactance by 0.25 for this path. Is it clear or not? Just tell me. Hello. These two reactants are connected in series. So these reactants can be represented by J 0.25. Similarly, these two reactants 0.2 and 0.16 is connected in series. So that means equivalent reactance of these two reactants is J 0.36. Is it not? And these two reactants are in parallel. So these two reactants, how we can find out the equivalent reactance of two parallel connected reactants X1 and X2? That means this one becomes how much?
Divided by 2, sir.
Divided by 2.
Total
divided by 2. So that means this one becomes as your J 0.115. Okay, half of this reactance is not. Now maybe just find out one voltage source and one reactance value, another voltage source and another reactance value. So this one can be converted as the voltage source into current source. This voltage source, if you want to convert in current source, can we do or not? Simply by the, what is the current value? That means voltage divided by reactance value is not. Voltage divided by reactance value and parallel connected the reactance. Whatever the reactance, equivalent reactance is present here, that means 0.25. Are you getting my point? Here two voltage source consist, that means one at an angle of 0 degree connected in series with the J 0.25 and another voltage source that EMF is 1 and at an angle of 0 degree connected with the reactance of J 0.36. These two voltage source, if we want to convert in current source, then can be represented by current, that means I equal to voltage divided by reactance and one parallel reactance of this current source, is it not? Similarly, for the second source, we can do here. So just this is the simplification of the circuit. How can simplify the circuit? And we just want to represent this circuit in one voltage source and one reactance value. This is my objective, is it not? So these two current source, two reactance value connected in parallel. So can we find out the two reactance value in parallel equal to one equivalent resistance? Is it not? And again, current source can be converted into voltage source, is it not? So that voltage current source will be again converted into voltage source, that will be represented by EMF 1 at an angle of 0 degree and X reactance of this one plus summation of this reactance, that means J 0.15, whatever this one. So this resistance and this resistance are connected in again series. So add again this resistance and this resistance. So just we can simply solve here, or can anyone just tell me the X equivalent value? If you got my point. So what is the value of X equivalent here? कितना लिख सकते हैं? कोई सॉल्व करके या तो बताओ, या तो फिर हमको सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. Are you got my point? What I want to say here? Anyone? Just tell me. What is the equivalent reactance value? If you got my point, then just tell me what is the equivalent reactance value. Otherwise, you have to solve here. कितना होगा? कोई नहीं बोल रहे हो? ये तो सबसे पहले सीरीज में आ जाएगा इसके साथ. इसका हम लोग पहले वैल्यू लिख लेते हैं. ये दोनों पैरेलल में है तो ये वैल्यू इसका क्या हो जाएगा? हाफ हो जाएगा. दैट मीन 0.115. अब इसके साथ ये जो भी आएगा वो सीरीज में रहेगा. इज नॉट? सो सॉल्व फॉर द सेकेंड पार्ट, दैट मीन्स दिस वन. ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये वैल्यू 0.25 और ये 0.36, दोनों क्या हो जाएगा? पैरेलल में हो जाएगा. इज नॉट? सो जस्ट फाइंड द value of these two equivalent reactants. So that means if you consider this one x1 and this one x2, so x1 x2 divided by x1 plus x2 is not. So 0.25 into 0.36. Just verify this one, right or not. 0.36, you write just in this form, in numerator and denominator part, is not. So first one is your 0.25 into 0.36 into 0.36 divided by 0.25 plus 0.36. Is it right or is it
Sir,
right?
final result will be 0.
Just tell me
36
after, yeah, just after the simplification you tell me final result. That is equal to
Yes,
how
sir.
much?
Sir, 0.3636.
0.3636. Whatever may be value, that is your X equivalent, is not? In per unit. All the quantity converted in per unit, since they all reactants. Okay. So now this is your EMF induced, whatever the again current source, this one is converted into voltage source and total reactance connected in series. So now what is the fault current? That is represented by IF, this path through this one. So what is the value of IF? That means voltage divided by reactance, is not? Current equal to voltage divided by reactance. So just find out the value of fault current. So just tell me value of fault current in per unit. Since all the quantity converted in per unit, so current is whatever you obtain from this equation, you will get in per unit. Is it not? Since your EMF as well as the reactance value in per unit. So IF, that means fault current. Have you calculated this one? That means equal to EMF induced, that means 1 at an angle of 0 degree divided by whatever the reactance value, this one. So just tell me the value.
So 2.75. Final result will be
2.75. 0.3636. That means, just tell me how much?
So 2.75.
2.75.
Yes, sir.
2.75. Okay. So this value is,
So what?
is it possible? So you divide
Also,
1
so
by,
what is the unit?
what is the unit?
Yes, sir.
Unit is already your quantity converted into per unit. So this one, this value is in your per unit. Is not?
Okay. It is in per unit. Okay.
Per unit. Okay. So this division is right, or just verify this one. Whatever you maybe obtain, that is 1 point. The reactance value is 0.3636. Okay. So 2.75. Is it right? 2.75. So you maybe put here the value of J, that means if you J put here, that in this one it becomes minus J, is it not? So you careful about the phasor of the current also here. Okay, phasor of the current also. So if you write in this form, that means at an angle of minus 90 degree, minus G whatever, that means at an angle of minus 90 degree. So this value fault current calculated in per unit. Now if you want
Minus
to,
9.
yeah, minus 90 degree, you may be represent at an angle of phase of minus 90 degree, or otherwise you may be represent here minus J, whatever you may want. Okay. Now, if you want to this per unit value converted in actual value, how you can convert this one?
By multiplying it by base value.
By multiplying it by base value. So what is the base value of current? You can find out. How we can calculate the base value of current? We have you deal up to this point anywhere? We
The
required
base
here,
value
na?
is nothing but V rating by R. Sir, base value is V by R, I think.
V by R.
The rating,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So that may be calculated from the complex power divided by root 3 VL formula, if you remember. That means complex power S divided equal to root 3 VL IL. So IL can also find from that relation. That means complex power divided by root 3 V, that is I base L. So complex power is already we consider here base value how much? 100 MVA, is it not? Base MVA rating we assume here 100 MVA. And next, what is the rating for the voltage, base voltage? What is the rating of the base voltage? That means base voltage, if you use after the secondary side of the transformer, then you will get 132. Or if you take from the primary side, that means 100. 11 kilovolt, is not. Or maybe per unit value of reactance of transformer from either side is same already. That means low voltage side or high voltage side. It's already we already proved in the previous classes also. So just you multiply this per unit value by the base value, is it not? Then you will get the value of fault current in actual or ampere rating. Ampere, that means in unit of ampere. Okay. So IF equal to, if you multiply this value by base current, that means simply you maybe write here in the next step, we just write here. Yeah. So I just represent also here I fault current, that means in per unit. Okay. So may not be confused after some time. So when you solve this problem. So this value fault current is per unit. Now fault current represented in actual value, that means amperes. That means you have to require to multiply this fault current by the base current. Okay. So I fault current in actual value, that is represented by F, equal to whatever you got the fault current in per unit, that means 2.75, that is multiplied by the base value, is not? We have to multiply by the base value. So base value of current equal to complex power, that means MVA rating, is not? So what we have considered, the rated MVA, base MVA here, 100 divided by √3 times of the line voltage. Okay. So √3 into VL means maybe consider here. In place of VL, maybe just consider 132. So just to multiply by this one. Is not. So this one, this value is your base current. Means 132. So just simplify this value. You will get the fault current in amperes. You just simplify. कितना आ रहा है इसको सॉल्व करो तो so you maybe simplify this equation, whatever the value you obtain here, that is your fault current in amperes, is not? So you must be careful whenever you solve the problem, either you convert it in per unit or are you solving in actual value. Okay. So just tell me the value of this one here. Anyone obtain this value? Fault current?
So 1.45.
1.45.
Yes, sir.
I think this is very low. 1.45. Fault current is almost very high, 1.45. This is very low value. You just verify your.
Okay, sir. Okay, verifying.
Yeah. Fault current is almost very high. So what will the value you obtain in amperes? That means this value is, I think, too much high. But we obtain here very low value 1.45. So just have anyone unit is right. This one in MVA is not. This one in kilovolt. So something we are missing here. Anyone obtain here? That missing point. So what we required here? this one in MVA, is it not? This one in kV. So if you require to convert in same unit, that means MV, that means 10 to the power 6, kV, that means 10 to the power 3. So we required here in numerator part by 1000, is it not? Hello,
Yes, sir.
are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So whatever you got 1.45, that you require to multiply by 1000, is not? Because this unit given in MVA, 100 MVA. So just simply convert in volt ampere. That means 100 into 10 to the power 6 volt ampere, is it not? This one is your 132 kilovolt. That means 132 into 10 to the power 3 volt, is it not? So 10 to the power 3 from denominator part and 10 to the power 6 from the numerator part. That means 10 to the power key is already remains in numerator portion. So just you multiply here by 1000. Is it clear? Hello? So just you
Yes,
multiply.
sir.
Yeah, so just you multiply this one by 1000. Okay.
Sir, but
Yes, tell me.
sir, I am checking the calculation again, but you are telling that to multiply with 1000. Why should we multiply by 1000?
This one given in rating MVA, 100 MVA, is it not?
Yes,
M
sir.
means what? M means what? Just convert all the volt ampere complex power in same unit. That means volt ampere or here kilovolt in voltage. So this one is 100 MVA. So if you want to convert in simply volt ampere, that means just write here MVA हम लोग कैसे लिख सकते हैं? 100, just wait 1 minute. Hundred into 10 to the power 6, is it not? 10 to the power 6 into वोल्ट एम्पियर में आ जाएगा ये, और ये कितना है? किलो वोल्ट, 132 किलो वोल्ट. दैट मीन्स 132 into 10 to the power 3. If you want to convert in volt, only volt, so 10 into 10 to the power 3. Now it is clear. 10 to the power 3 from here and 10 to the power 6. So 10 to the power 3 remains in the numerator portion, is not?
Yes.
That's why I am saying that whatever you obtain the value earlier, just simply multiply by 1000. Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just you simply multiply by 1000, whatever you got. That is your fault current in ampere. Okay. Next, we find out short circuit MVA. So short circuit MVA, again, just to you short circuit MVA, that means voltage, product of voltage and current, not voltage, product of voltage and current. So you pre-fault voltage, you consider that 1 at an angle of 0 degree, and fault current, that means fault current you already find out here in per unit. So just simply multiply 1 into this one, that means short circuit MVA in per unit, is it not? So simply short circuit MVA is equal to pre-fault voltage value into fault current. That means fault current is this one, pre-fault voltage value is 1 at an angle of 0 degree. So just simply multiply this one by 1 into fault current. So what is the value of fault current? 0.3636. ठीक है. So this value in again per unit. So short circuit value, this one in per unit. Again, if you want to find out this value in actual value, then multiply by the base value. Is not multiply by the base value. So what we consider the base MVA rating? What we have considered base MVA rating 100. ये तो पहला स्टेप ही हम लोग है ना, पहला ही हम लोग का स्टेप है ये बेस MVA which is 100 MVA. Okay. So just mute कर लो उधर से, किसी का वॉइस आ रहा है उधर से. So just mute yourself if you don't mute them. Okay. So short circuit MVA is nothing but the product of the voltage into pre-fault voltage into fault current. Okay. So pre-fault voltage is 1 at an angle of 0 degree and fault current is your 0.3636 per unit. That means short circuit MVA is your this one. So if you want to find the short circuit MVA in actual value, so again multiply by the base voltage, base MVA. So we consider base MVA 100. So just simply multiply this one by 100, then you will get the short circuit MVA in volt ampere. Is it not? So if you multiply this one by 100, that is nothing but the base MVA. So short circuit MVA equal to how much? If you multiply this one by 100, then 36.36. Is it not? 36.36 in MVA. So in this way, we can find out the short circuit current, short circuit MVA. And if you want to find out the fault current contribution by the generator 1 and generator 2, whatever the fault current share by the generator 1 and generator 2, then you can simply find out. Is it not?
Sir?
हाँ, just tell me.
सर यहाँ पे जो आप शुरू में लिए थे, क्या कहते हैं 1 एंगल 0, दोनों पैरेलल कंसीडर करके लिए थे या फिर उसको करंट सोर्स में कन्वर्ट कर दिए थे?
नहीं, ये यहाँ पे एक्चुअली क्या है, ये EMF इंड्यूस्ड जनरेटर 1 का हम लोग दिखा रहे हैं 1 at an angle of 0 डिग्री, रिएक्टेंस वैल्यू दिखा रहे हैं इससे जनरेटर का 0.15 एंड ट्रांसफार्मर जो है वो 0.1 है. ये दोनों क्या है, सीरीज में है, तो सीरीज में कनेक्टेड है, तो इसको हम लोग क्या लिख सकते हैं, रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय द 0.25 लिख सकते हैं कि नहीं?
यस सर, पर वो 1 और 1 जो सर वो दोनों तो पैरेलल में था, तो वो एक तरह से सब्ट्रैक्ट होना चाहिए था ना, मतलब उस टाइप से क्या होना चाहिए?
कौन बोला? बोलो
सर वो जो वहाँ पे कर्सर है, जैसे 1 एंगल 0 है, वहाँ पे 1 एंगल 0 है, तो वहाँ पे मतलब कैसे इक्विवेलेंट लिखे थे वहाँ पे? हम पूछना उसी समय बोल रहे थे, तो आप आगे थोड़ा बढ़ गए.
अच्छा ठीक है. ये एक्चुअली क्या है, यहाँ हम लोग EMF इंड्यूस्ड कितना दिखा रहे हैं, 2 पैरेलल पाथ है ना, सिंपली 2 पैरेलल पाथ है, एक ये है एक ये है. ठीक है, तो इसको हम लोग सबसे पहले, तुम यदि यहाँ पे कॉपी तुम्हारे पास है तो जस्ट सिंपली क्या करो, EMF 1 at an angle of 0 डिग्री, उसका इक्विवेलेंट रिएक्टेंस से इसको ड्रॉ करो, दैट मींस 0.25 ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं ना?
यस सर.
2 सोर्स है, उसका रिएक्टेंस वैल्यू दोनों का कनेक्टेड है सीरीज में EMF के साथ. ठीक है, तो अब क्या बोल रहे हैं कि ये जो है EMF 1 at an angle of 0 डिग्री कनेक्टेड विद दी सीरीज रिएक्टेंस 0.25, और सिमिलरली इसका दूसरा का भी ड्रॉ कर लो, तो ये कितना हो जाएगा 1 at an angle of J 0.36. ठीक है, तो ये वोल्टेज सोर्स है, ये वोल्टेज सोर्स है, दोनों इसका वोल्टेज सोर्स से रिएक्टेंस कनेक्टेड है सीरीज में. तो बोल रहे हैं कि ये वोल्टेज सोर्स जो पाथ 1 है, ठीक है, इसको हम लोग कन्वर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं किसमें, करंट सोर्स में। तो करंट सोर्स में हम लोग कन्वर्ट करते हैं वोल्टेज सोर्स को, तो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, सिंपली वोल्टेज डिवाइडेड बाय जो उसका रिएक्टेंस या इंपीडेंस है उसको
सर वो
करंट।
करंट सोर्स होता है ना,
हाँ क्या बोल रहे हो, करंट सोर्स।
वो सोर्स में जैसे 1 एंगल 0 है, वो करंट सोर्स में चेंज कर दिया ना।
हाँ वोल्टेज सोर्स को हम लोग करंट सोर्स में कन्वर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं। तो वोल्टेज सोर्स में ईएमएफ क्या रहता है, सीरीज में कनेक्टेड रहता है, और करंट सोर्स में क्या
Yes.
होता है, करंट आई से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं और उसके पैरेलल में रिएक्टेंस सेम रिएक्टेंस से रिप्रेजेंट कर देते हैं। इज इट नॉट, सेम
Yes,
चीज
sir.
यहाँ पे दोनों के लिए हम करना चाह रहे हैं। तो क्या हो जाएगा, दो करंट पास हो जाएगा पैरेलल में और दो पैरेलल रिएक्टेंस पास हो जाएगा। तो दो पैरेलल रिएक्टेंस पास को ही हम लोग इक्विवेलेंट कन्वर्ट कर ले रहे हैं, क्योंकि दो पैरेलल पाथ है
तो
ना
सर
दोनों करंट सोर्स के कारण। एक करंट सोर्स ये वाला है, इसके पैरेलल में एक रिएक्टेंस है, एक करंट दूसरा जो सोर्स है ईएमएफ ये, इसके कारण एक जो करंट सोर्स हम लोग कनेक्ट करेंगे, इसके पैरेलल में जो रिएक्टेंस ये वाला सेम रिएक्टेंस रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे।
सर तो सर वो जो करंट सोर्स था उसको फिर से सर वोल्टेज सोर्स में जो नेक्स्ट स्टेप में कन्वर्ट कर दिया क्या?
हाँ फिर उसको जब दो पैरेलल इंपीडेंस मिल गया हम लोग को, तो उसका इक्विवेलेंट निकाल करके हम लोग फिर क्या किए, कन्वर्ट कर दिए, इक्विवेलेंट निकाल लिए, और उस इक्विवेलेंट पैरेलल रिएक्टेंस को अब भी हम लोग क्या किए, फिर अगेन ईएमएफ सोर्स वोल्टेज सोर्स में कन्वर्ट कर दिए।
अच्छा सर वहां पे बहुत स्टेप स्किप है ना, तो समझने में दिक्कत हो रहा था।
हाँ ड्राइंग करने में यहाँ बार बार हम यहाँ पे ड्राइंग नहीं किए थे, इसीलिए हम पूरा स्टेप जो सो एक्सप्लेन किए थे कि हम लोग को एक्चुअली फाइनली क्या चाहिए कि हम लोग को ईएमएफ इंड्यूस चाहिए और उसके इक्विवेलेंट में सीरीज कनेक्टेड रिएक्टेंस वैल्यू चाहिए अप टू द फॉल्ट पॉइंट। ओके, जैसे भी हम लोग सर्किट का एनालिसिस करें, इतना दिन से सर्किट का एनालिसिस तुम लोग सर्किट थ्योरी कर रहे हो, तो बहुत सारा न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम पैरेलल सीरीज का सॉल्व किए होगे। जस्ट यहाँ पे हम एनालिसिस करना चाहते हैं।
ऐसे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था।
हाँ स्टेप यहाँ पे जस्ट ड्राइंग बार बार नहीं हुआ है। ये यदि हम नेक्स्ट स्टेप में करते तो इसको पहले एक रिएक्टेंस में रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, इसको भी एक रिएक्टेंस रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, तो क्या हो जाता, वोल्टेज सोर्स 1 कनेक्टेड इन सम रिएक्टेंस इन सीरीज एंड नेक्स्ट पैरेलल